You saw there RMB deposits, the growth we have seen, but actually it's year-on-year growth of 100%. And we expect the deposit in Hong Kong to exceed 160 billion RMB by year end. And many economists have written, and analysts have written about RMB deposits in Hong Kong. In 2014-15, the estimate is between 300 and 500 billion US dollar equivalent of RMB deposits in Hong Kong. That's approximately 30% of Hong Kong's deposit base. You heard about trade settlement. Well, that started 1 year ago. In fact, we are seeing month-on-month growth of 50%. And by year end, again, we expect that to exceed 100 billion. To some degree, this is actually a controlled experiment in which China is using Hong Kong as its testing ground for product innovation and development. If companies are to invoice in RMB, you need deposit accounts. Payments, you need investments. Risk management products. Foreign exchange. All these opportunities and products will develop in the back of trade settlement. And this further highlights why Hong Kong is the ideal location to actually set up business. Funds and corporates can now open in Hong Kong, and Eddie mentioned this here. This was a recent announcement. So today, funds, corporates, institutions anywhere in the world can open an RMB account in Hong Kong. Previously, the only account that you could have was a trade rate. This gives you the opportunity to, I'll use the word, to speculate, to take a view of the currency, to get involved in investment products. And this is leading to the rapid development of product in Hong Kong and RMB. You heard about some bond issues. Well, Standard Chartered Bank actually led the RMB bond issues for McDonald's. That was the first multinational that hit the headlines. But subsequent to that there, we've seen ADB do a 10-year deal. Most of the bond issues in Hong Kong and RMB have been 3 years, and that's a nice sweet spot. Last week, China Development Bank closed a 3 billion RMB bond issues, which were both retail and institutional, and it was 17 times oversubscribed. So the demand for investor products in Hong Kong is huge, given the growth in the deposit side. So I mentioned about 10 or 3 years. Well, most transactions, 3, we have clients who are talking to us, and I'm sure other banks as well, about doing 5 years, 6 years. So slowly we are seeing the development of a yield curve, which is very important. I accept to some degree the yield curve is a little bit artificial, because you have money in Hong Kong, RMB Hong Kong, and mainland at different pricing levels, because there's a POBC, mainland set deposit rate, and lending rate, whereas Hong Kong rates are free to move. To give you an idea what we expect RMB issues in the next 12 months probably to exceed 50 billion RMB, if not more than that. In fact, Standard Chartered Bank is working with an international fund manager who's got a subsidiary in Hong Kong, who intend to launch a RMB 500 million US dollar equivalent debt fund by end of the year. They see a massive opportunity to position now for the future. Charles Lee of the Stock Exchange, in a previous presentation in Hong Kong, talked about the day when IPO issues by mainland companies into Hong Kong will be in RMB. I don't think this is far off. We could be talking 12 to 15 months before it happens. Furthermore, some of the big life insurance companies in Hong Kong, you can pay your premiums and get your benefits in RMB. So the product development is moving very, very fast. In terms of foreign exchange, derivatives, etc., the spot market is now $200 million a day. 6 months ago, it was $5 million. We see a very deep market up to 3 months, and beyond 3 months, it's liquid, and beyond 1 year, it gets very, very challenging. The interbank market is still very illiquid. It is slowly to develop. Today, all the banks in Hong Kong can offer a full range of risk management. Structured products linked to commodity, equity, rates, FX and credit, R&D linked, can be offered to retail and institutional clients. That was not there 6 months ago. And the demand is huge. Now, it will take time for the market to grow, and what I would say is here, patience is very important. I think one of the most important milestones with respect to seeing Hong Kong able to open accounts freely was the permission granted by the PBOC in mainland China, allowing authorised institutions, banks in Hong Kong for example, to reinvest their surplus renminbi back in the mainland. Now you have to apply for a quota, and most of us have received quotas. Whilst we're very modest today, again this is part of the watch, observe and learn that mainland China adopts. We see this as a great opportunity because we have the ability now to invest some of our RMB surplus into mainland sovereign and corporate debt issuance that add further to market development. And I want to end by quoting a large fund manager, and that's exact words when he spoke to me, he said, given the rise in China, the importance of the economy, development of currency, it is unthinkable not to be involved in the development of R&D at this stage. By being in Hong Kong, you are at the centre of this rapid growth story. Thank you.